County Sheriff and the state attorney if there's a focus on Mark Sievers as a third suspect.
Now, the state attorney's office has not called us back, but we did get in touch with the sheriff just minutes ago. We'll tell you what he has to say in just a minute. But first, 4 in your corner's Tara Molina with the latest information in newly released case documents. Tara?
For months, everyone from reporters to neighbors have been asking if there was more to this case. What would motivate the 2 suspects to drive all the way from Missouri to Bonita Springs to kill Dr. Sievers? These newly released documents offer a theory. One of the suspects' girlfriends says Mark Sievers hired her boyfriend to kill his wife.
What really happened behind these doors and why? We've been asking for months. Tonight, more than 400 pages of details answering those questions. This affidavit from the state attorney's office describing the gruesome murder of Bonita Springs doctor Teresa Sievers, who we now know was found by a friend, face down, bashed in the back of the head in her kitchen. A bloody hammer littering the floor. The medical examiner's office determining it was more than one blow. There were 17 lacerations of the scalp. These documents also shedding light on Teresa Sievers' marriage. Mark Sievers telling detectives he had a good marriage, but later told investigators the couple experimented with other partners and swinging. Mark documenting in his notes on his cell phone their marital issues to include talk of divorce, lack of intimacy, and Teresa's harsh emotional treatment of Mark. Mark has numerous photos, videos, and FaceTime chats on his phone download that show he has had numerous extramarital affairs with multiple women. Detectives spoke to one close friend who Teresa confided in that she was looking to divorce Mark. But does a broken marriage point to Mark Sievers hiring his childhood best friend Curtis Wright and an acquaintance to murder his wife? One of the women interviewed by detectives say it wasn't about the couple's marriage at all, but instead, insurance money. The documents show there were 5 policies varying in different amounts and totaling nearly $4.5 million. The other man accused of second-degree murder in Sievers' death, Jimmy Rogers' girlfriend, says he talked about killing Teresa Sievers. He informed her that Mark Sievers hired Wright to drive to Florida and killed Teresa Sievers for insurance money and said he would get $10,000 for helping him while down there. She told detectives she asked how Wright and Rogers killed the doctor. That's when she says her boyfriend laughed and stated he killed her with a hammer.
So with a witness in the case making claims that Mark Sievers may have been involved, what does that mean for him? And many of our viewers are wondering why he's still not under arrest. Since the current state attorney isn't calling us back, we called a former one, Joe D'Alessandro. He tells us it's not a big surprise Sievers is a free man tonight. He says it's not uncommon for investigators to take their time, cross their T's and dot their I's with evidence in a case. He says just because the finger's being pointed at someone isn't enough to arrest them. Live in the studio, Tara Molina, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, thank you, Tara.